Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about keys in DBMS. So already we have discussed many concepts, very important concepts in DBMS. Today we are going to discuss about keys in DBMS. Keys are the major part in DBMS. So before creating a table, before doing everything, we have to know what is keys because a DBMS is based on the query. So we can access every data through the query. So to create a query, to use a query, we have to know what is case. So where and how to use a case. We have to know these basic concepts before learning in DBMS. This is very basic concept in DBMS. Before starting learning, that is the basic learners of DBMS should know about the keys very well. So then only they can able to understand the remaining concepts in DBMS. So this is a table. So in DBMS, we are not saying this is a table. This is called a relation. So the relation name, that is the table name is employee. So employee is a table name. Employee is a relation name. These are the attributes here. ID, name, SSN, salary, phone, and email are the attributes. So here in this video, we are going to see the main keys in DBMS. There are six major keys in DBMS. So we will see one by one. So for seeing the keys concept, uh, this relation is very important. With this relation only, we are going to derive all the keys. So the relation name is employee, the ID, name, SSN, salary, phone, email, or the attributes or columns of this relation. So and this is row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. So here the rows are called records or tuples. This relation having 5 tuples or 5 records. This is a basic terminologies and basics of this relation. So in DBMS we are going to call this as a relation. And the relation name is employee. These are the attributes. These are the tuples or records. So I think you all understood about what is attributes and what is tuples in a relation. So this is called a relation. So with this relation, we are going to derive the key one by one. First, we have to see the super key. This is the very first key in a relation. So with the each and every attributes, we can derive the super keys. For deriving the super key, we have to follow some rules. We can take a single attribute as a key only if it have the unique attributes or not having null values means we can consider the single attribute as a super key, or else we can combine two attributes. This is the set of attributes. This is subset and this is a superset. Okay, so we can combine the attributes as a key, super key. ID here, ID is a unique value. So every employee should have a unique ID. So we can consider the ID alone as a super key. Name may be repeated. Some people's having the same name. So this is not a unique value. So we can't take name alone as a super key. We can combine ID and name as a super key because this is the unique containing unique values. It is not containing unique value. So we can combine these kind of attributes together. We cannot combine not only two attributes, we can combine more than two, three, four, or all the attributes in a relation. We can combine everything as a single set of super key. Okay, and SSN like Aadhaar number. SSN is a unique identity number for every employee. So we can consider SSN alone as a super key, and salary is not a unique value. So we can consider salary as a separate unique super key. So we can combine salary into other uh, super keys. And phone alone, phone is phone containing unique value, but some persons may not contain unique value. So, with containing in this relation, the phone attribute having null values. So, we could consider phone alone as a super key. Likewise, email also. Some of them having an email ID, some of them not having email ID. But here in this relation, email also is a unique attribute. But some persons may not have email ID, so we cannot consider email alone as a super key. We can combine this into another super key. So likewise, we can derive n number of super keys for a particular relation. In this way, we can create the super keys. After creating the super key, we will get some list of super keys like this. So here I have written some of the super keys. So you may written n number of super keys. So it is n number of super keys also possible. So after deriving the super keys, then we can find out the candidate key. So how to find out the candidate key means from the super key only we can derive the candidate key. So how it means? So here the minimal number of super keys are called candidate keys. So minimal number means single set of attributes. So then two attributes, then three attributes. So first ID. So I have taken ID as a candidate key. So if once I have selected the ID means it should not repeat anywhere of the list of candidate keys. Okay, we have to aware of this. We have to check that. So first candidate key is ID. So it is derived from the super key, list of super keys. The second candidate keys we have to check. So any other super keys or a single super key, the single attribute, the set of super key having a single attribute. Yes, SSN alone is a super key. So we can take SSN is a super key. Then likewise email. Why I'm taking here email is a super key means because in this column email having no null value. So because email is a unique value for all the users, so in this relation the email field, the email attribute containing no null values, so I have taken email as a single super key. So here I have taken email alone. Email is a candidate key. So in this relation there are 6 attributes are there. So we have already chosen 3 attributes. So now we have to check. Already chosen attributes should not repeat anymore in the candidate list, but the remaining attributes should be, we have to include the remaining attributes if possible. So next check. ID, SSN and email are already chosen for the candidate key. So next phone salary ID is there, SSN is there. Okay, name, phone, email. Uh, Name, salary, phone, or missing. So you have to check. So any alone attribute is a super key or any combinations. Yes. Phone and salary is a combined is a set of it is a subset, and this is also a super key, and we can choose an here for candidate key. So phone and salary is a candidate key now. So the next name is missing, but if we have chosen name means salary, it is along with salary, but salary is already there, so we no need to choose this super k and name and phone. So this is already phone is already there, so we cannot choose the super keys. So the rule is we can choose the candidate key from the super key. The minimal set of keys or the candidate keys, the key should not be repeated if once any single attribute or is any combination of attributes are already chosen for the candidate key, it should not be repeated. This is a rule we have to follow while selecting a candidate key. Next, primary key. Primary key, okay, this is very important key in DBMS for creating the table. For SQL query also we use this keyword primary key. So primary key is the unique the attribute should contain the unique value. It should not have any null values, no repetition, it should have unique value. So like ID card, Aadhaar number. So here the primary keys should be chosen from the candidate key. The candidate key having only 5 keys. From these 5 keys, we can choose any one of the primary key. But the possibilities are ID and SSN. So these are so always remember that the primary key always it is the numerical value. So ID and SSN are the numerical values. These are not numerical values. These are the numerical value. This is one kind of clue and keyword. Key point to select the primary key. So ID and SSN or these two or the eligibilities for the primary key. Here, the database administrator should select which one is a primary key. So ID may be a super primary key or SSN may be a primary key. Here I have chosen ID as a primary key. The next alternate key. Alternate key is also where there is no new thing in this. So alternate key is derived from candidate key minus primary key. So candidate keys are 5 keys, primary keys are 1 key. The rest of the keys, 5 keys and primary key. The rest remaining keys are called alternate keys. SSN, email, and phone and salary. These are the alternate keys. Then unique key. So unique key means it may have uh, null values. It may contain null values. So null value may accept. It is also selected from the candidate key. So also candidate key. So here unique keys. So ID is chosen as a primary key and these are the alternate keys. From the alternate key also we can choose a unique key. Here phone and salary are the unique keys. So it may not accept null value. This also may not accept null value. So phone and salary maybe it accepts a null value. So likewise we have to choose the unique key. The next composite key. So composite key should be chosen from the um, candidate key. So composite key, the name itself tells it is a combination of combined key. So from the list of candidate key, this the phone and salary only is the combination of candidate key. So this is now chosen for composite key. Next foreign key. So for the foreign key, we should refer the two tables. That is two relations. Here the department is one relation and student is another relation. The department relation having department code and name attributes and the student relation having 4 attributes. The only one condition is uh, two tables from the two tables at least one attribute should be same for the two tables. Here the D code and D code are same. So here we can refer any one of the table from to any one of the table. Here I am considering department table as a parent table and the student table as a child table. So with the referential integrity, the name called, this is a keyword, key term, the referential integrity, with the help of referential integrity, we can refer the foreign key, we can create the foreign key. So whenever I am trying to insert a new row in the student table, that is child table, it will accept only the code 101 and 102 because the parent table containing the department code 101 102, so it will accept all the new entries for the student table only with the D code 101 and 102. If suppose I want to insert the new code 103 into the student table, first, we have to insert that into department table, that is a parent table. The parent allows only the child can take the new value into this relation. So this is a concept of the foreign key. So without it refers only this attribute. So 101, 102 are the key codes. So except this, any other new codes cannot be inserted into the student table. If you want to insert, first we have to insert into the parent table, then only we can insert into the child table. These are the main key source in DBMS. Thank you.